Hey, what's up guys? So this is another Dragon Wolf video to show you the obsidian farming locations. Alright, so here I am on my own local server on a badass Pterodon right around where our server is on, our base is on 343. So we're right around this area. To my right is east and to my left is west. So I'm going to show you from here, this is our general base location, where to go farming for obsidian. So immediately the first spot you should run towards for obsidian is Red Obelisk. Again, I'm on a super badass Pterodon. It's much faster than the Argent would be. However, when you're farming obsidian, you want to use a farming bird, the Argent, the one with the most weight. Some other things to keep in mind, and I'll demonstrate this later, but as you're farming obsidian, always use spacebar to land and press U to make the bird stop immediately when you land to farm the nodes. This will help you greatly and ensure your bird won't accidentally fall off a cliffside on some of these narrow paths and end up halfway down before it stops, to where you might fall to your death having to get it, etc. So, first part here, you'll see that I'm came up on the east face of the Red Obelisk Mountain, and there's a path that was below me there. The beginning of this path is where the obsidian begins to spawn down here. You won't find as much, but up here is where you start finding most of the obsidian, right there, for example. And to the left of this path, you'll find more obsidian as you come along here, and there it is. So all down here you'll find some obsidian on this red mountain, but more importantly, and where you mainly want to focus is, once you come on this side, is actually up this path towards the Red Obelisk. So as you go up this path, you will find a lot of obsidian just laying around. And the reason why I chose to do this on a private server was so you have a chance to actually see the nodes. On the public server, obviously, some of them will be farmed, etc. But here, at least, you can see the nodes as I go by them, to see just how much obsidian farms in these areas. And this spot is actually one of the better ones, but Volcano and the South Mountain are better, which you'll see shortly. But you come all the way up here to the top, just farming all the obsidian nodes that you see. And depending on where their bases are on the public server, you can also choose to go in the middle. And in here you'll find obsidian as well, but sometimes people put stuff in here to where it prevents all these from coming up. In the middle part there, so I usually stop right up here at this top part where this obsidian is usually where I'll end my obsidian farming trek before I move on to Volcano. And there you go, you saw me just land. Again, use spacebar. There you go, bird stays easy, you farm it and you can get right back on the bird. Nice and easy. Another thing I want to mention is when you're farming obsidian, you should focus only on the obsidian. You will get metal, you will get stone. You should drop these. We do get metal through the metal nodes, and if you're obsidian farming, to save time and maximize the effort, you should drop all stone and metal you get while you're farming the obsidian. By the way, I'm heading south, and I'm heading south from Red Obelisk, southeast to be exact, towards Volcano. Dead south from Red Obelisk is actually towards Green Obelisk. So here I'm heading southeast from Red Obelisk to Volcano. And you want to start your farming trek at Volcano at the top of the path, which starts right around here. And not necessarily in the crater, there probably might be some in there, but again, just like the other mountain, there's usually people there, so I start right here at this node. And you want to stay low when you're doing the Volcano path, and again, press spacebar. Whistle right away, makes the bird stop. I didn't have to do it this time because he didn't walk anyway. You get off, farm, get back on. Stay low to the path, whoops, stay low to the path. Some obsidian there, again, spacebar, boom, stays, you whistle in case you have to. Farm your node, and then you get back on. Now again, you want to keep your bird's nose kind of low down to the path as you're going down this actual path. It makes it a lot easier. Don't forget this node here, see that? There's an obsidian node behind that. But as you go down here, you'll find more. Alright, I'm back. Hey, yeah, so there we are, right where we were. You find these obsidian nodes. Remember to press spacebar. And again, you want to keep your bird's head tilted kind of down towards the path as you follow it down. And just keep your eyes peeled as I fly here. You'll notice where all the obsidian nodes spawn along this path. Some of them are hidden to the left, like in the rocks, barely sticking out so you can barely see it. But if you keep your eyes peeled, you will see them. And again, keeping your head tilted down allows you to see the obsidian better as you're going down this path. Oops, I went a little too far here. Yeah, so the path curves. You gotta pay attention. Another reason why to keep your head down. And right here to the left, you're gonna see a lot of obsidian. That's why you don't want to miss this curve, because there's obsidian there and obsidian there. I call that Obsidian Curve. You just keep following the path. There's more obsidian all the way down. Eventually up here I'm going to come up to a crossroads. It's coming up here around this corner. So when you're paying attention to the path here, you're going to see a part where it's going to go off. It wasn't that corner, it's this corner. There it is. Junction's coming up. So up here you're going to see you can go to the right and around. That's actually the way you want to go. You don't want to continue straight. Over there is some obsidian. It's not a lot, however. I call it the obsidian flow over there, but there's not that much. You continue along the path, see obsidian, tons of obsidian along this path. And this path will lead you to what I dub Obsidian Hill, which is those trees up there coming up. But as you see, this path there's more obsidian along this path than you'll find if you continued going straight along the obsidian flow. It's not really that much over there. But you come over here and you go around to the left. You see all these rocks. You just keep going. This Obsidian Hill. And again, you'll see all these nodes here. Just farm them up. And then from here, Obsidian Hill, you get the Obsidian Wash. So the Obsidian Wash here, you can't see any obsidian yet, but there's actually a lot of obsidian along this side of the hill as well. Let's look around and see if I can find some. Oh yeah, there we go. So there's some obsidian there. There's some obsidian. Thought I saw right here. Maybe not. But there is obsidian all along here. I call this Obsidian Wash. You can tell it was like some kind of lava flow. Just washed all this obsidian down the hill with it. By the way, there's Red Obelisk Mountain. There's our mountain. There's Volcano. Alright, so this is the Obsidian Wash. Now, once you get all the stuff, the obsidian from here, the next place you want to start heading towards is this mountain dead south of ours. So again, there was our mountain, South Mountain, Volcano Mountain. That mountain is dead east of Volcano Mountain and dead south of our mountain. You want to head to it from this side. You can kind of see how it looks like there's a path up there. Again, that's our mountain. It's the mountain just south of our mountain and just east of Volcano. You can kind of see how there's already like a path going up. But essentially what you're going to do on this side is first stick to the right of what looked like the path. This is the right side of it here. You want to look for the lowest point where the obsidian starts. And then you work your way up. And I don't really see much here now for some reason, but it starts kind of low down here, and it goes up the mountain. So as you find a little bits and pieces there, you go up, you start seeing a lot more. Boom, right there, just like that. And then even further up this path, tons of obsidian, tons and tons all around here up to the top of this very top. And all around here on this path is one area for this mountain. And then you come down here, and again, obsidian sprinkled everywhere, all along the side of the mountain. Now looking out here, that's our mountain, again, that you just saw. But all along this side here, you'll find obsidian. So our mountain's to the right. Now you know what, just want to get to the top. There we go, that's our mountain, right there. That's Volcano. And just to the right is Red Obelisk Mountain. And I am on the mountain that is south of our mountain. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and now you know the locations of where to get obsidian.